Hello, hello, hello. It is me again, Mrs. Gigi, back today with a little bit of another thing. Today we're going to work with this journal, the summer journal that I have been working on for the last, I would say, 1.5 months. Now, this is my way of letting out my creativity in this way instead. Doing all kinds of things. It's not a diary, it's my way of just gluing things in, create, write a little bit about the days, not in a specific order though. Just do whatever comes to mind kind of thing. So let's continue. I have collected some of the pieces from my little bit box that I really do want to use. So these will be used. In the back here we have a freebie from Recreations by Brooke on her Facebook page. So link will be in the description box for those of you interested. Recreations by Brooke on Facebook and on YouTube. Beautiful things. I have her digitals, used them several years throughout. So let's see, I've kind of prepped a thing or two that I want to do. So let's flip to the right page. It's somewhere over here. Let's see. Oh, there she is. This was a magazine page that I had. I felt, with her arm been cut off like that, I felt I needed to put her like this. So that is what we will do. Just glue her in. My handy dandy little thing here, and it's actually, who am I should have done a little bit of a cleanup with that, which I didn't do, of course. Let's see, the glue. The glue is here and prepped to be ready. So just a little bit like this on, for me, a Sunday midday. It is, isn't it? Now thinking, like, it's a midday already. Let's just put her in like that. Kind of like that, to be represented by the waves, as in the sea. So that's where we are going with this. And yeah, let's think, more things can be added. Are we going in no specific order, but maybe I'll just put this one here. Or shall I just put it further back? Might be the option instead, maybe on this one. Or no, let's flip to the other side of that blue. Where are you? Where are you? You are there. That's a beauty. Let's put it there. I know I need to use it, so it's there. Let's go back to her though, because I think I need to just add in a little bit more of the things. Where did I put her? The flip things of this. It's a whole mess of a situation. There. I have several small little bits and pieces. So do we need to put anything else on there? Not with these. No, we will leave it for now anyways. We do need to have a page, a fairly plain one, because that is too much, is it? Yes, it is. Or no, maybe. done a thing or two there. Could go with this one. Is that an option that I like? Maybe. Let's trim it up a little bit because this is all wonky. Just trim it a tiny little bit. And on the other side there, rounding it up. And I might just set it like, let's look into this, rounding these little corners. Like that. Yep, that's what we will do. The beauty of not really thinking too much while creating. And that is kind of what this is too, like not really think. Let's set that one there. And of course there will be a little bit of glue here, but that will be dried and ready to be taken off. Yes, we've managed to do that. A little bit more of the glue up here just to hold it down, I think, and then cut the things sticking out. Like that. And yeah, I don't know. Do we feel like we want to add this little you know, I don't know. I've got it in some sort of mail for a thing that I order, but I have no clue, unfortunately, and I do not remember. And believe me, I've tried hard to kind of try to remember what it was. I'm actually thinking about cutting these little parts out with the white, because that kind of, you know, I don't know. Let's see, can we put him here instead of that other thing? Because I don't know, this is a dove, and I don't know about that. That is not something that I know. Let's see if we can do it like that. Maybe, is it a sticker? I don't really remember this thing. I think it is. It feels like it is. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for stopping by. Is it a sticker or is it not? I'm not really. If it's not, it's okay. I will just, no, it is. I felt it in a way. So we will just have it like this, and I will leave it and cut it off, like cut it off at the top, because I won't use the upper part sticky wise. It will be a little thing that I can add a journaling card in, like that. So that I don't really mind. The ears, it's a little bit more thickness to the paper there, because I, you know, not this one in particular, but you know, you can stick a thing there if you like. Going, maybe this one is it adding in too much color? Maybe it is. I do have this. This is one of those creations. You know, I don't really know exactly. When I did it, it was just a matter of gluing things down, because I felt I needed to glue things down at that point. I am going to take another pair of scissors though, because, you know, cutting it with these pairs, it's a little bit of a mess doing that. So the bigger ones is more handy, so we will take that. And just do a little tryout with, and in this case I'm just going like this. I'm thinking folding this. Am I going to fold it or am I just going to cut it? Let's see. I think I'm just going to cut it approximately there. I feel like that's a thing to go. And let's see, we do have this punch here. Do I like that? That's the, let's try it out. Tiny little, I don't even know. Oh, rounded corners might be the best to go. All the way around like that. And let's think about what to add on there. Put this aside, this one too, and these. There aren't too many things that are small enough to just put on here. You know, you can, or maybe these faces, this one. Yeah, that could go. We will try that one out. I am thinking about that pink one instead of this green. These ladies are recreations by Brooke Beautiful. So that's digital on her Etsy that I bought a long time ago. But there will be links. And these. I kind of like that thing. It is cute. Or that, yeah, that one. Let's cut these out and try them. I am not the strip there. We're going with these. This one might actually fit the, or partly even. So, Kevin, have you had a wonderful time since, you know, it's been a whole, I don't even know how long, but it's nice to have you here. Me on vacation time means that I have more time to be able to stream, and of course in that way different times. And me being in Europe means different time zones. Do we want to just add that, or is that a little bit too much? I think it's kind of the thing. Let's try this one out too. And even though this is bigger, it might actually cover the whole thing, but we will just have to try it out. So this is me trying to use up all the bits and scrap bits and pieces that I have with all the digitals and things. Oh no, I kind of like that. You can still see what's in the background, but it is not really too visible. So that will be a nice thing. Let's glue that in. And it's a journaling card too, which is nice. We have that little thing over here, and I will actually take a little baby wipe to just clean this because it's all dirty in terms of paint and things on it. So there we have her. Let's see if we can reach a baby wipe to use. Even though it's been a long time since I had small kids, I am never going to stop with the buying of the baby ball wipes, because you can use them in all different kinds of ways in your household. Look at this. What a beauty it is. Look at it. It's easy to just do it like that and have it clean, and you can reuse it however many times you like. And of course this is glue and paint, but you know, I don't really mind doing it like this, other than using scrap bits of paper as glue paper, or yeah, whatever you have. Book pages, maybe that might be an option too if you have many, but this is the one that I like, being able to use this for I don't even know, I've had it for a couple of years now actually. I've soon totally cleaned it, not totally, I won't do it too clean, but it will be a version of like that. Let's see, and like this, so it is clean, or cleaner might be the word. You could definitely go with cleaning it up with water too, but I'm not going to. So, ready to be used again. Can actually go clean the table right in front of me too, just because I have it here. Usually I don't really do that too well. I don't know if I want to, oh, yeah, that's just how it is. Cleaning here in my craft room is not my priority, that's what it is. Let's see, we do need pink. Do we have that? All different kinds. We do have, of course, these, but yet again, purple, pink, darker pink might be the way to go. So just a matter of trying it out. Not really focusing on doing anything special here, just all the way around doing two little wonky things here, because no, I don't want to have it too clean. That's the same as with stitching. Stitching is not the thing that I do here with this journal, but if I'm doing it wonky, it won't really show if I do it a little bit wrong. So that's my way of kind of hiding that in a way. So we have that little card there now. I don't know. Yeah, we will have it placed there for now, going into maybe something else on that page. And I don't know, we will leave it for now, going to the next. This is what I do, flip in and out and up and down and whatever, just to be able to create a little bit. Felt these two went together kind of nice. And I do have a page, let's look into a page over here that I thought I would place a similar thing like that on. It's a similar tuck like that on this page, which means that I don't want to put it there. maybe I can put a tuck like that there, but then I will kind of do hide that. I feel like I want to go on these left pages. Or is this the way to go? Oh, I don't know. It might be, and then have a tuck there. Yeah, let's do it. Putting again a bit of glue. If I had the time, I would definitely sew in this journal, but as I know, me bringing this with me throughout the summer, to me that means that I won't bring my sewing machine, and I do want to have it with a no-sew go for this year. Something like that. I don't really mind it being anything else. So a little tuck underneath there. And with that, I will use this glue. This is actually a page from a masterboard that I did and created ATCs. I don't know if I have any more of them left. Let's see, I don't think so. I unfortunately don't think so. And no. I have some ATCs left here just to be able to show, but that specific one I don't know. Unfortunately, no. So we have a little tuck there to use, and yep, let's see. Going in here again, these are more plain like things. Maybe let's cut that one out, and I'm actually thinking cutting it out in all different kinds of things. I'm just going to take the rainbow, have it, this is a little fold line in the middle there, so I might actually cut that off and use it as two little journaling cards, which would be kind of nice. So in this case, I'm actually going to do a little bit of inking on the pages here, on these, and on the cards. And do a little bit of correction because I don't like the edge like that. Is it meant to be a folding one like this, or two of the cards? Now let's see if I can do it folded, because I think that's the way to go. That Brooke meant it to be like that. Let's have a little bit more of a rounded version there. Let's think. Yeah, that's kind of nice. We do need some ink. Let's go with this one. And the right, where do I have it? There. You know, ink with the right set of this little dauber. I have several. This is the green one, this is the blue, I have brown, you know, all type colors. And yet again, you can use this. The beauty of that. And just adding, oh, what if I'll just do like this first and then add in a little bit more. I don't like that. Look at it. The beauty of being able to just add in and change the whole thing if I like to. actually just going to add a little ink to the fold line there. Adding in a little bit more. So like that, and rounding this little corner up a little bit. And on the other side, the inside, which kind of makes it bring the whole thing together in a way. So there we have it. I definitely don't want to have it placed there, but maybe let's think, where do we want to have this thing placed? Or are we going to create some sort of pocket to be able to place it somewhere? Or let me think, just have it there. It could definitely be a thing. Having it like that means that you can fold up, write a little bit here on that side, folding it like that, and use both of the pages anyway. So yeah, we will just leave it like that. Let's continue with these. So, cutting this one out. It is wonky to begin with, so I don't really need to think too much about the lines, which is kind of good. Like that. And let's see, international, oh yeah, the Pride. That's nothing that I celebrate, but I don't really mind. And let's see, this is a sort of a ripped page, it looks like, but I am just cutting it a little bit wonky instead of just leaving and cutting the specific edges like they are meant to here. I don't know if I want to add this in this journal though. I will cut this strip out. But I'm not too sure where to place it. That's the thing. So here it is. Putting these other things in the bin. Like that. So we will leave that page, or would that be a thing? Just to add in a little bit more of some sort of color into this page. Now when I just said I won't really use it, I kind of like it though. Or that, no, I want the blue part. So that might be it. Never mind me. Let's see, like that. Somewhat straight into this. And I'm going to cut these off and of course use it on another page, because that is what we do, or at least that is what I do, and I'm trying to repurpose all the things. So there it is. Maybe a little bit more glue on the upper part here because I felt it needed that. So we have these. Let's look into placing them on another page. What about this one? It's a little bit more of a shorter one, but I don't really... How do I want to place these? So as you can see, this is a mishmash of everything. Sometimes I like it like that, sometimes I don't. And me thinking now, what are we going for? Let's see, we do have this. Adding in this piece up at the top. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. This is plain. And this might be a nice way of using this like that, like a tuck under like this. Yeah, let's see, or on this page maybe. Yeah, let's do that. For that I will add these little strips just to be able to use them really. And going like that, trying to use it up kind of thing. Let's see, now I need to replace, actually thinking about putting that one underneath there. It won't really show too much. And of course this little bit is in the bin situation. I'm going to cut that one off a little bit too and straighten the whole thing. And we have something going here. Do we like it like that, or do we want to add anything else? Or are we going to put it on that page? Just because I had this one, and if we fold it like that, we can definitely just put it in like that. And I do love that thing, but we will leave this thing and put that on the other side though. We will have to add another thing in that pocket. I feel like I want to use black. I don't know why. I usually don't really use that too much. Just, let's see, draw 2 lines maybe. Kind of straight. Or following the lines that these are. And yep, I think I'm going with these wonky little things. All the way like that. Am I going with that direction or that direction? Am I going up on the other? Yes, I am. I feel like I need to. I don't know why. So we have it there. Do I want to have the green or the pink? I would say pink side up. Going in like this, which creates another type of pocket situation, and we are going to glue it down. tucks and pockets are a beauty because I love creating tags with the things that I collect, and it is really nice to just tuck them away in a journal and be able to write on the back side of things so that I can have things written, partly that I don't really want to show. And yeah, we will leave it like that for now. So let's see what we can do with that. Are we just going to have it like a fold out maybe? Would that be cute? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if we can, if we have it as a fold out. Do we want to, or let's see, use this one as a tuck, this one as a thing like this? Would that be an option? And it might. I will have to back it. I will definitely have to back it on something because this is way too flimsy. Let's see. Usually I like to go with scrap bits. And let's see if I have any small little bits that I can use. Let's think a bit. Maybe this will do. I don't really need too much. Yeah, we will just glue it on that piece of paper. Like that. It's not 100% the right size, but it is better. And because this journal is just for me, I don't really mind it being a little bit like this. Adding in a little bit more though, because this is plain and that I don't really like that. So we have the back side kind of ready to go, and yet again looking into this thing, and I do want to have it angled like that because I will be, let's see, like that. It will stick up. I don't really mind that at all. Let's do a little line. This is erasable and over here kind of thing. Going like that, just a little, and maybe that's the way to go in terms of there. Use the eraser to have that line and that line erased, and there we have that little tuck. You can even go like further down like that, which is kind of nice. So what are we going to place? Some, you know, something needs to be, what about this orange? Or a heart. We have these hearts. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Just adding them in. I think this is from a February Valentine's digital from the past. So that's why it's all pink and a little bit more towards the towards the Valentine situation. Do we want to have that? Do we maybe, let's look into adding that lemon too, just because we can. And maybe some of the bits and pieces up here. Maybe this. Kind of like that, adding in a little bit more texture to the thing. That might be enough actually. Yeah. Let's add the glue. This will of course be glue all over because this little thing has holes, but that's the way it goes. Like that. We will do a little bit of a cutout with this one though. So when looking into this little journal of mine today, I realized, I have the coloring book right here beside me. It is fun with a coloring book, but I need to do both. So that is it for that page, or not, that is not it. That is what it is so far. So let's look into, oh, we have something going there. Was thinking about adding this girl somewhere. Maybe on that page. Or do I want to add this? Oh, I feel like I want to have the green there. Maybe it's the birthday queen. You'll never know. I tend to, I will leave these two pages. Right, look at me, all glue all over my hands. So going in like this, cutting this little crown, which will become the birthday queen crown, like that. Putting this back where they belong, in the bin. Oh, and yet again, the glue. So building up with color yesterday with the crafting in terms of coloring book. This is another type of build up, because this is building the pages, and because I'm not really planning anything, it's way more building than usual. I just add in because I think it's fun and because the things go together. Maybe this balloon, I don't know. I actually took the balloon out just because, with the birthday thing. I will leave it. I think I will leave it, or maybe make a flip. I do have that card. Let's see if we can make that card into, yeah, I will leave this, both of these things. Let's cut a little roundness to these, like that. If I feel like I want to have a flip, these corners are rounded. I will actually add the balloon there at some point, I think. And let's flip to another page. I do like this, but I also have this little part. I was thinking about adding this thing to, was it this page? Let's do that. Or was it that way? No, I was thinking about somewhere when I saw it. Not too sure where. Was it this one? I should have, put the thing down really. And I don't know, where did it go? Wasn't one of those. Definitely not there or there. No. Maybe. I think it was here. And yes, that will definitely have to be glued down. In this case, I'm actually thinking, is this going to be a tuck or just add it in? I will add it as a tuck because you'll never know. And if I decide on anything other than that later on, I know you can always do that. You can always do a little change. So adding this with a bit of glue. I like this little bottle of mine to the more intricate kind of pieces or a thing like this. Putting that one in, and we still have a lot of this thing. The height of this is let's see, I feel like I want to use the adventure part and going like that. I need to go with smaller journaling cards because of the size of the journal. Usually I have tags, but I don't want small tiny little tags. I do like to have space to write. So this is the way to go. And let's look into, do we want to add it here? No. Let's go back here somewhere. Yep, that is a place. Do we want to add this here? I don't know. That's a little bit too wide. Let's see here. Yeah, let's add it in there for now. And of course I can kind of flip and flop and do a change if I like on this specific thing. I do have this lady. I don't know what happened in the printer there, but she is kind of cut off. But if I put her in on the edge of the page, I will be able to have her. Let's do that. So with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So there we have her. Just adding in like that. Just because I don't really want to throw things away like this. Of course I do throw things, but you know, sometimes I feel like saving up, because I know that things are able to be used in several journals or other journals, and like the journals that I plan. For this, I'm thinking something special is going in that direction, and yeah, not this specific one though, but I'm going to write a thing here, I think. So we have a couple of these things left. She is bigger than the other one, which makes her not really fit in the journal, is it? No, she's not. She's too big. We will put her away. Maybe she will fit on this page or further up here somewhere. So my aim for now is just to be able to fit all of these things in here. Let's put her on this page and actually do a little bit of replacing of these stickers. I am not a sticker person. Definitely not. Let's just put it here. I don't know, like, let's see, I do like this. So we will, it says looking sharp, but then we will add her into the page, so it might just go. No, I took the smaller pair of scissors anyway. I don't know. Sometimes I do because I feel like those are nicer to cut with, even though they are meant to be used with a sewing machine. You know, just these tiny little cuts and things with threads. We will definitely put her there. And yet again have that one there, and looking sharp. I don't know if that suits her, but that is what the sticker said. So we have that one there. We have this one left. These left. This one might be added. So we have a couple of things. I was planning on adding them in here before I leave this stream today. Let's look into where to place these things. This will be left like that. Maybe here. No, it kind of needs to go in the upper corner, or at least that's what I'm feeling because of the angle. That might be it. Yep. It's just one of those. It's definitely a scrap piece, but I felt it was nice in terms of the size, so I don't really want it to throw it away. Oh, now I can hear the rain. I don't know if you can, but it is definitely raining. So those small little bits and pieces will be thrown. They are way too small for me to be able to use them for something, so that's why. Like that. We have the little birdies. I don't know about them. They are kind of cute, but and it was back in June, and this is supposedly August because it's way back in the journal. Let's see if we can just put them in somewhere here in the beginning of this. In the beginning of the journal. Let's see. We'll kind of cut them out, or cut them out, like it's the name of it is, with a little bit of white all the way around, almost like a sticker. So we're going kind of around, leaving border like that. So I wonder where we could put you. Felt like I wanted it somewhere here in the beginning of the journal. I don't really want to place it on that page, but I have a thing planned for that one. Let's look into, yeah, maybe here. And yet again, another sticker that we have to place somewhere else, or maybe just, I don't know. Oh, this one I've really glued down. Sorry, paper. Well, this won't be savable and will go straight into the bin. So, yet again, slowly but surely this journal will be, I don't even know, it's going to be a huge one this year because things has not really started to happen yet. I have things planned throughout the rest of June with vacation and things, so oh, look at it. It is a wet page because I used color, you know, paint and things on here, but that will do. And what's on this? What does it say? Always? No, I don't like that too much. This, the other way around, with the little, with the lemon. These will definitely go together there. No, I'm not too sure about the placement. Maybe there. Yeah, why not? It's just a matter of doing it. When I'm debating with myself like that, it's just a matter of creating. And going with the lemon like that. And then we have these bits. I like the shape of this. I don't necessarily like the flowery part. We'll place it there just because I can. No, I won't. I won't. No. I I just felt it will be weird. It will be placed somewhere along the lines of some other tuck. Or the pocket on the back here. That kind of goes together. That will be my kind of end thing. So we have these things that I thought that I would be able to put in here. Oh, this isn't straight at all. Of course, I'm not using any cutting tools or anything, but it's just this way that works for me, quick and easy. I don't like that. It is kind of nice. I don't know about that little shape thing there though. Little thing, that's a flip out. Oh, we have a pocket here. We're just going to add things in there, or a bigger journaling thing. Yeah, we'll add that one there for now. And let's see, it's this way around, isn't it? I kind of feel like that's a nice little placement for that thing. Or no, I will leave this one for another journal. I know exactly which one. Here I have another thing. No. Maybe here. Too much pink. Yes, it is. I don't like that. Too much pink. Down here maybe. I don't like that either. I don't know why. It's just a feeling. That one needs to go there, kind of. That is there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, folks. Let's see. I'll have to empty that little thing. So we didn't quite make it. 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Did do a little bit of a cleanup with this, which is always nice. Oh, these paper beads. Yeah, that will be for another day. These are going on the cover somehow. We will have to figure that one out together. And this is a tea bag. This isn't really something that I am placing down, but we have these things still needs to be used for another time that is chunkier and chunkier each day. That's the beauty of a journal. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will be back again in the next live in a couple of days maybe. Bye bye bye.